Hello, me again. Obviously. But I just wanted to sort of discuss really what I found earlier this week, which was a wonderful little game, one of the last completely independent games I would say, called Little Inferno. Now, some of you will have probably heard of it, and you'll be all like, yeah, I know all about that, I know. But some will not, so, put simply, the premise is that one is given, or purchases, the Tomorrow Corporation product, the Little Inferno, I can't remember the exact thing, whether it's a fireplace entertainment device or something like that. And basically the object of the game seems to be put things in and burn them. Very straightforward. Burn them. So that's kind of fun, and by burning them, one is given coins which can then be used to purchase more things to burn. And then also to open more catalogues where you can order more things to burn. So on the front, on the face of it, it does just sound like, hi, I'm a game for pyromaniacs. But there's more underneath the surface. I mean, I don't want to obviously ruin it for anyone who will play it, because I feel the experience of playing it is wonderful. It's I don't know if it's meant to be that as deep as it is, whether it's just, this is a bit of satiric commentary on the nature of games, of people sort of wasting their lives, just doing kind of pointless things for a game, like burning stuff, in this scenario. But, the end of the game kind of does, at least, or did at least leave me and a few other commenters I've seen on the internet, with that feeling of, ooh, wonderful feeling of suddenly realising you're part of something almost. It's kind of like, this is a whole new way of looking at things. It's a whole new world almost. And that is just genius. I mean, this is three guys, just three people who have made this. Who, as I say, are, if you will, the Tomorrow Corporation. We've got experience in making other fun little indie games, generally. But I think it really is a massive boon to have such a title as well designed, received, and implemented as this has been. So, well done them. I feel a special mention does have to go out, obviously being musically inclined as well, to Kyle Gabler, because the music in it is fantastic. I've actually, the soundtrack is free, available online. Links to both where to get the game for a small fee, and the free soundtrack will be in the description, because I'm nice like that. But yeah, so the soundtrack's just amazing, because to me, the mark of a good soundtrack is, can you play that outside of the game world? Because as much as I like certain game soundtracks and composers, Yamaoka Akira being a prime example of a great musical genius, really, but not very many of the Silent Hill pieces work as well outside of the game world. It's strange. That's my experience anyway. Whereas most of the soundtrack to Little Inferno does in fact transcend its gamey roots, and that again is brilliant. So, I mean, a lot of it is the same basic theme, just worked differently. But one of the most epic versions. If you do get the soundtrack and the game, please get them both. The one track that really kind of does it for me is again, it kind of uses, like, as I kind of think, the main theme, if you like. But Miss Nancy Remembers, it's got an epic feel to it, it just swells in the right places, and, this guy should, well, in an ideal world, perhaps be both a further contributor to independent material, but also picked up by a big game studio. Because imagine like something of the sort of scale of Assassin's Creed with the kind of musical mind this man's got. I could see it working, but at the end of the day, it's all up to him. So, but yeah, definitely Little Inferno, more than just sticking the things in a fire. Very well rounded, very good critique, I think, on gaming as a whole. Very enjoyable and an emotional experience, and a great soundtrack. That's been all from me, so I'll see you next time. Take